Welcome to a very special bonus review. Today is the 31st of July. Today is International Dean Cain Day. That's right, Dean Cain, the guy who played Superman in the New Adventures of Superman, aka Lois and Clark. It's his birthday today, and fans of the man himself, like myself, celebrate it every year. I'm going to do it here on the interwebs with you, with a review of that other Superman movie that came out this year, DC animated movie Superman Unbound. This is an adaptation of the Geoff Johns story arc from the comic books Superman Brainiac, which sees the first meeting of Superman and the intergalactic cyborg villain Brainiac. Now, Brainiac, if you don't know, is a character who goes around, steals cities from different worlds, keeps them in little glass jars, and then destroys the planet because he wants to have all of the knowledge in the universe. Unfortunately, life is continuously evolving, so he can't have that unless he keeps it a certain way and then destroys everything. Now, in the movie, Brainiac sends a scouter robot out that comes to Earth, which Superman destroys. However, his cousin, Kara, or Supergirl, knows that this is Brainiac because Brainiac has stolen the city of Kandor from Krypton before its own destruction. And then Superman obviously learns that this city still exists and must find Brainiac and must stop him. Very, very basic plot, a great way of introducing the character back into continuity in the comic books, and a fantastic way to introduce him to new fans in this DC animated movie. Now, the storyline, as I say, is a basic setup for a big battle between the two characters, and that's fine. In fact, this film really does gain the PG-13 rating that it received in the United States because there's a lot of violence, and there's more blood you'll see in this movie than you'd actually seen in any superhero movie that's hit the big screen very recently. In fact, there's more blood in this movie than there is in Wolverine, and Wolverine is meant to be a killer. So, it really does earn that rating, and it's brilliant for that fact. However, it is too short. It just seems to bounce from action to action to action, and the bits in between are very, very short. There should be more exposition between characters. We should learn more slower, not just sort of rushed, like, this is why this happened, quick, go to a fight scene, this is why this happened, go to another fight scene, which is what this movie kind of feels like, and it detracts from the film itself. If it was, say, 15 to 20 minutes longer, it's only 72 minutes long, by the way, it would be a much better all-round movie. But I understand DC animated movies are usually reasonably short. This one, though, is the first I've seen in a long time that actually felt too short. Animation style is very different from the previous DC animated movies as well, and while I didn't hate it, I thought that the character designs for some of the characters didn't quite suit. In particular, the character design for Brainiac wasn't what I would expect and didn't quite suit the character. And Lois Lane looked Asian for some reason, and I don't know what it was about the way she'd been drawn. It was a bit more of an anime style in comparison to the Bruce Timm style of animation that a lot of people will be used to, but it just didn't quite look right, and unfortunately it did detract from the movie for me. Now, Superman and Supergirl and the Kryptonians all looked brilliant, but those little bits just looked a little bit off, and it did detract from my enjoyment of the film. Once again, a stellar voice cast from a DC animated original. Matt Bomer as Superman, fantastic. Stana Katic as Lois Lane, brilliant. John Noble as Brainiac, good, but was the one member of the voice cast I personally thought didn't quite fit with the character. And maybe that goes again with the animation style. So the voice cast and the animation style just for that character, who is a major character in this movie, didn't quite fit and slightly detracted from the film itself. Now let's get down to brass tacks. Would I recommend the movie? Yes. It is a good DC animated movie. It is not reaching the heights of the Superman Batman movies or the Dark Knight Returns that we've had recently, or Batman Year One, but it proves that DC are giving some love to other characters, having an actual new Superman movie out there. And we've got Flashpoint, Justice League Flashpoint coming out soon, which is looking really good as well. So props for that. We're not just getting lots and lots of Batman movies. However, there are better DC animated movies out there. If you can get hold of this, like I did on digital download for a reasonable price, I'd go out and get it. If you're going to pick it up in a box set, there's quite a few box sets of DC animated movies now, I would do that as well. 3.5 star. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I do hope you're enjoying International Dean Cain Day as much as I am. If you're not, then you need to watch some old episodes of Lois and Clark and just remind yourself why that guy's such a legend. If you missed my last movie review for the Wolverine, it's there. You can click on that, pop out and watch that. Hit that like button if you like this. Leave a comment or a video response. In the description box below is a link to my Facebook, my Twitter and my Tumblr. As always, follow me, follow this channel, subscribe. Love this video, share it with all your friends, and until next time, have a super day. Au revoir.